everyday hustle like William.
If you're watching this video, it's probably because of the title, which was POV, you have 236 days to grow a business. Now, what do I mean by that? Why do I have 236 days to grow a business? I turn 18 in 236 days, and certain online businesses don't let you file your taxes without using your social security. What does that mean? That means that they have to verify whether I'm 18 years old or not, which means I can't do anything unless I used my parents or my friends or something who are over 18. You know, good luck convincing European parents who came from a communist country to let you do anything online. They're gonna tell you to get a job. And so I'm gonna just skip over that. So that gives me 236 days to grow my personal brand. Everyone is talking about the personal brand. What is the personal brand? The personal brand is people knowing you. They actually did a study that I think it was like a 70% increase on like business success, sales success, viewership success. And it was that people relate more on a deeper connection with a personal brand rather than like a big corporation as a brand. And obviously that's not, you know, that doesn't define success. You know, it's not like, okay, personal brand, that means automatic success. You know, you can make no success with a personal brand and make a lot of success with a corporate brand. But what I mean, guys, is that this is my kind of strategy, is to grow a personal brand and to grow a deeper connection with people, you know, provide a documented journey of, you know, kind of 0 to 100 and how do we take it from here, from ground zero, and where do we go with it, right? Now, I also may not be the most entertaining guy. I may not have, you know, crazy business teams and opportunities in countries in Europe and be traveling around and stuff. I have a very, very, according to, you know, comparing to those, normal lifestyle, like basic, boring. But what I can do is make it as interesting as possible via the editing style and things of that nature. And I'm gonna do my best, guys. I'm gonna do my best. I wanna be proud of the message that I spread. I wanna be proud of the financial stability that I've gained for me and my loved ones. I wanna be proud of the effects that I had on people. And I wanna be proud of the journey that I documented and the quality of it. I wanna look back and say, this was time well spent. This was energy well spent. This was money well spent. This was my life well spent. Alright, yo, we're at the gym. One thing I wanted to say is in regards to growing a personal brand, I want to say this, if it means anything to you, and that is that people say when you're selling something or when you're marketing anything, whether it be yourself or something, you have to present value with it, right? It has to be, when someone has to perceive it as valuable to them. And that's such a concept that gets drilled in our minds, that value, I have to make this valuable, I have to make this valuable. How do you do that? And you get so caught up in making something that's valuable, when in reality what is valuable is you and what you are doing. There's nothing more valuable, nothing more authentic than you. No one can be like you. Everyone tries to be like everyone else. Everyone tries to be like, I try to be like, you know, maybe someone tries to be like the Trent twins, or maybe someone tries to be like, I don't know, like some of these entrepreneur guys like Iman Gahazi or whatever his name is, or, you know, Jordan Welsh, or these people, right? And you're like everyone's trying to copy each other, when in reality, the people who make it, the people who, you know, get big or whatever, like, I don't know if you guys have seen Daniel, or what's his name, like some of the coolest stuff ever, and what he's doing is just being him and recording it. Literally, that's it. He's recording his work, his life, his grind, his ups, his downs, and that's the most important thing, bro. Just being you, because no one can replicate that. Literally no one, as hard as they try. And so, yeah, you can tweak a few things. Okay, how can I make myself valuable, right? Can I be more valuable if my editing is good? Absolutely. Can I be more valuable if what I say is better? Absolutely. Is a value? What you say determines, right? And that's what I'm saying. Just stop focusing on these minute little things that in reality mean nothing, like, oh, like I have to you know, fit in, or I have to be like these guys, or I have to be like that guy to get big. Bro, in due time, trust the process, trust God's process. Pick up the camera and be you, bro. That's it. That's all you need to do. And people will maybe make fun of you. People will be like, this guy's so cringe, this guy's so corny. But guess what? When the time comes, when you will get success, those people who said, wow, this guy's so corny, this guy's so weird, they're going to be changing their tune just like that. And another thing to note is that, you know, everyone quits. You know, there's actually a gambling quote, you know, like 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. Bro, everyone quits before they actually achieve anything. They go a little bit, too hard. It's taking so long. What is this? 60 daily posts, 120 posts. Or like, for example, me, I've posted 60 posts on 2 separate accounts, and none of them have gone over like 2.5k views on Instagram Reels. Oh man, I could give up. I could, you know, throw my bags on the floor and whine like a baby. Or you can keep going and improve and improve and improve and improve and improve. So what I'm trying to say is, if you quit, you are just giving room. You are clearing the way for everyone else to go ahead and surpass you in every aspect. It's the people who quit that give room to the people who win. So don't be the quitter, be the winner, bro. And I know it sounds cheesy, but just do it. Like, just trust the process. Be you guys, that's it, you know? And I'll see you in the gym.
It's always gonna be a time to celebrate, and a time to join friends, or a day I mean, the bars are always open. Always open. No matter how old you are, they're always open, you know? What's not always open is the opportunity to check the box in life. You know, achieve your dreams. That's not always open.
Hard work brings great rewards. This is a reminder of the hard work and dedication that I put into everything that I've done. I'm not content because I know where I came from, and I don't ever want to go back.
How bad do you want it? There's 2 options. Continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is giving birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to find that dream again. For it is dead, and in its death, it's replaced by regret.
The world needs people like you. It needs people to build. It needs people to create. It needs people to set an example. There's nothing wrong with you for being an ambitious person. The world wouldn't exist as we know it without ambitious people. The world wouldn't exist as we know it without creative people who are willing to pay the price to build what they see in their mind before anyone else sees it.
What would have had to have happened in a week for you to look back on that week with pride? Maybe stop breaking promises to yourself. When you say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m. and when the option comes to hit the snooze button, don't do it. There's one win that you've got for the day. That's action.
It won't get harder. Like, this is the hardest part. And so if you can just make it through this, everything else is downhill. It's not that the things that the dragons are going to slay aren't going to get bigger. They are. But you become so much more equipped to slay them back. And you have so many more allies. You have people in the stands cheering for you. You have the audience. You have all of these other things that are behind you. But in the beginning, it's just you with a stick against a bear. No one can learn it for you. It's like there's a lot of the things that we care about a lot. Like, no one can work out for you. It doesn't matter how much money you have. No one can learn skills for you.
An idea is not a plan. An idea is just an idea, and then you need to formulate a plan to execute that idea or to make that idea come to fruition. So yeah, I think it's really important as well, guys, that when you're doing this, you prioritize your mental health, your emotional health, and whether that is with a relationship with God. I don't know what your life is like, but for me, it's with the relationship with God. And oftentimes very easily you can get caught up in, you know, in the workflow and grinding, and you end up kind of not having as much time for God. And I don't think that's good at all, because then you kind of remove, you know, your source of reason and peace, and peace is reason. And if you don't have that source of peace, then you won't be able to reason and be logical. And all right, y'all, what's up? I'm gonna make this pretty quick of a talking part of this, because the camera's really far. It's also probably shaking a lot, which is making noise, and you probably can't hear me that well. Okay, it's really shaking now. I'm gonna have to stabilize this, but I just kind of wanted to go over a few points. There goes my camera. Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty straightforward from where we go, like, you know. Then we got YouTube Shorts, TikTok. I've been doing TikTok. TikTok's like the version of like that one baby that eats literally anything you feed them. Like, it just goes. Like, even if it's like the worst thing ever, you're gonna get views and likes. It's kind of funny, but, and then there's like freaking Instagram that's like a picky baby, like doesn't like anything. It's interesting. Going to the gym right now, not recording, like I said. It's a very fancy, small, you know, reserved gym, you know, reserved people. They don't like, you know, they're not a huge fan of people filming, so, like, they don't have anything against it, but I can tell they don't like it. I did it once and they just were not messing with it, so not gonna do that again.
Water flow, aquafina. Water. Saying to me like Tina. Sipping dope at the leader. Meditation off the kush. Drinking high tech and Trish. New Bugatti, y'all, check the fit.